So where you are, we'll start with a gentle coming into the space as we always do. And this is our big story of jealousy. And this is the one none of us want to own. We just, we're happy if someone else is jealous, but we would hate to say that we've got jealousy in our body. Wouldn't we just loathe that idea? And I think in some of the terms around us, like the green-eyed monster and all those sort of things that were thrown at us if you felt jealous about something, this or that. So let's unwrap it and let's see where we go. But before we move into that, let me bring us in with our little bell. Let's connect, let's open the space with our hearts and our being here, and just ask that we can create a really strong collective energy, imagining that this is a container. And even when we do this online later on or revisit it as a video, then you will feel the energy. You'll feel that beautiful energy holding you and supporting you and bringing wonderful guidance towards you, so that this work that we are doing becomes not just part of your story, but a legacy of healing that you pass on into your line. And then we go even further into consciousness, opening into the collective field. I think that's the most wonderful part of it all. It's good for us, but really significant for what it is that we're healing in the collective field. All right, my treasures. So if you're comfy, wriggle your bottoms, wriggle your body, come on into the sweet space, and we'll bring in our lovely sound. Here comes our bell. We'll take a deep breath in with this. Feel this beautiful breath coming into your being. And then let the sound bring you all the way right through the center of your being and settle down right here where you are now. Lovely you. And see yourself coming into a quiet, connected, aligned space just by using your breath. And for a little while, be aware of your breath, each one coming in like streams of life force energy coming in through the nostrils. And each time you breathe out, releasing and letting go. And we connect in with those 3 sacred agreements. And we connect that to the breath. That when we breathe in, we say to our being, with every in-breath from this moment forward, please bring in this awareness that in this life I welcome in and towards me all that which is for my most divine and most sacred life journey, and only that do I willingly, lovingly welcome in. And feel how powerful that statement is, because we're creating an agreement with ourself and the universe to trust then that what does show up is for us. Even if it comes in the disguise of being a little rattly and a bit chaotic, if it's coming towards us, it's for us. And if it's for us, then we are the healers of that disruption, that chaotic signal. So with the in-breath into this life, I welcome all that which is for my most divine, most sacred life journey, and only that. And then as you breathe out, release, let go, and eliminate. In this life, I agree that with every breath, I hold within me the power to release, let go, and eliminate all that which no longer serves me. And this is such an immense gift that we can give ourselves. When we decide that we can release and let go of all the things that have been part of our rattling and tearing up of our awareness, just let them go. We must make an agreement for that, because it's not going to happen otherwise. And when we connect that agreement to the out breath, and we're breathing out all the time, so how wonderful is that? With every out breath, we release, let go, and eliminate all that which no longer serves me. Stuff has served us, but not everything needs to stay on the plate. We've eaten what we wanted, that's it. Very good. And then the third part of the 3 sacred agreements is that I can stay in alignment with my life being this beautiful human capsule and my light presence, that part of me that guides me through this life journey, and that we can fully integrate into the light part of our being and the life part of our being, so that when we do this journey, we are in that alignment. So feel that with your breath now. I'm going to sound the bell one more time and really hear that, feel it, and pull it into your being with your breath. In breath, out breath, long, slow out breath, and then rest into that space. Take a deep breath in. And long, slow out breath. And here we are, anchoring and holding our energy, aligning ourselves, integrating our light being and our life being, and holding the space so that we might do our most purposeful, most gracious life journey of all the journeys. May this be the one. May this be the one. Beautiful you. Just showing up shows that commitment. And as you feel that commitment, that connection to your higher self, the agreement that you created, become aware of your center, your solar plexus. All of this is held here. And if you like, you can gently hold the center of your body, put your hands upon your solar plexus. And feel that agreement right here. In agreement with my being. What a delicious space to come into. Feel in this space now that you can release and let go of all the ideas of shaming and blaming and guilt. Imagine that you can view all aspects of your life to this point as signposts, indicators of where we are to go, what we should see, how we should connect, and how we could heal. See every single chapter, every line, every sentence, and every word of your life journey, the book of your journey. See it as valid, significant, and important. That there is absolutely nothing that is written within this that is not for you. When we can come into that agreement right through the center of our being, then we can truly step into our center without this distorted energy of shame and blame and self-doubt and guilt, recrimination and hate. And we can step into another place where we can also look at this frequency of jealousy. And some of you will really know this in a really strong, powerful way. And some of you might know nuances of it. We only need a nuance of awareness of that feeling to do the healing. To be able to connect into the idea, the vibrational field, and then through that synaptic energy cord, like a fiber optic tube with light traveling through it, we can travel down to all the places where the embedded codes have got stuck and locked in. And when a pipe or a stream gets blocked, things don't move as well as they should. The flow is diminished. Imagine that we're going to go all the way down and we're going to release all these blocks, all these little stagnant boulders and bits of debris that have just been forgotten, and they're just there, and no one's thought, oh, I'll clear them out because they're just there. I'll just leave them there. But it's more wonderful if we clear them out, because they no longer inhibit the flow of our life force. So that's how we visualize us now. Hold the idea for whatever it means for you, and experience in this little moment, in a very relaxed, observing state, the energy that you might have known that resonates in the vibrational field of jealousy. So feel it and close your eyes if you can. And become aware how much conditional energy is inside of this space. That jealousy awakens a sense, it should be like this, it would be better if, I should have. Can you hear the conditional energy? We place our energy outside of us, and we look at someone else and what they have and what they're doing, and we wish it was ours and our stuff and our life. And it seems lovely. But truly, if you were to look inside of that from higher awareness, everything that looks like the perfect little cake, the perfect presentation, every single journey has got tangles within it. There is a sweet little saying that if we all hung our troubles on the line, you'd take yours and I'd take mine. And the reason for that is that whatever the trouble is that we perceive as part of our own life, we would choose them again. And that tells us that our deepest knowing says that we know how to cope with that. We are designed to cope with that which is coming in as a trouble or a hardship in our own life. I would much rather have all the ones that I've known than the ones that you are doing, because I don't think I could do what you're doing, and I don't know if you could do what I'm doing. We are encoded to be in our life experience so that we can manage it, and then surpass the management idea, but go into a much higher connection to it, where we truly see the gift of it. So where are you now on that scale? Are you right now managing the hardships? Are you looking towards another and thinking their life looks wonderful, I'd rather have theirs? If you are hearing the words, if only, it would be lovely, I should, then you know that you've placed your energy outside of you into an illusion. When we are looking at the life of another, it's an illusion. We are being given little fragments, little moments and glimpses of their life. But we do not see the whole picture, and we can never feel what they are feeling right deep down inside of that place. And they might be presenting to you an illusion, and you are buying the illusion and pretending that that is the truth for them and the truth that would be nice if you had it too. It's a game, it's a deception. It's an illusion. It is not truth. So settle down in your being and look at the energy of jealousy again now. What do you look towards when you feel the energy of jealousy? Notice that it is outside of you. And then notice that which is outside of us are glimpses of awarenesses. They are illusions. They are not the full, deep truth. And when we feel jealousy, we feel a longing and a little torment inside of that desire for that to be mine. But believe me, everything comes with baggage. There is no perfect scenario. Every one of us is in the scenario that we are equipped to be in. And what we are feeling as impact is where we are to heal. So let your being settle into that now. Just breathe and find a place where you can come into a sense of peace with what is. What I have, what I own, what I can create, what I have created, it's more than enough. I truly don't need anything else. It will not support my life anymore. It won't extend my days anymore. It won't enrich my life in any way more. I will just be stepping into the illusion and the game and the performance that is filled with all the other tangles that we too are experiencing in our perception, in our holograph, our illusion. Nice. So I want you just to hear a little bit about the illusion and how we know it is that. So when we perceive the world, when we look out upon this beautiful world and we start to bring that information in, we've got 5 senses that can accumulate the data that is coming in. And as it comes into us, whatever's coming in through the visual, it goes to a certain part of the brain. What comes in as sound and hearing goes to another part of the brain. What we smell and taste and touch, another part of the brain. We've got all these little camps where information is. And what happens is the hippocampus catches on to that information and pulls it into something that you weave as truth. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of the next thing. And here comes the illusion, the idea that your being has created by these tiny little speckles of information. And when it does that, it presents not the whole picture. It cannot. It is so fast. It can only give you a glimpse, enough for you to say, oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Oh, I understand. But we don't. We don't fully understand. And one of the complications on the system is that the 5 senses are here primarily now as we have wired ourselves in the idea of survival. So when we look through our eyes and we see something, we might say in our being, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful sunset. We could equally ignite a deep concern in our being when we see those huge cumulus clouds, and we might think, oh my gosh, a storm is coming. If there is an ancient imprint of pain and terror around storms breaking out, and you have that, a little signal of anxiety might go off. Not enough to bring you into complete panic, but just enough to bring a signal in. So your eyes have brought in a little information. Oh my gosh, that's a beautiful sunset. Because your eyes are looking primarily even at that which is beautiful, so that it can make sure you are going to be okay. Vigilance, survival, caution. What we hear is also through the screen of survival. What we taste, touch and smell through the screen of survival. The survival connection to what it is that we are seeing only needs a quick little flick of information to say it's safe, it's okay, we're going to be all right. It doesn't even wait there much longer to pull in all the information. It just brings a little tiny little bit in, just enough to make you feel, okay, this is all right. So can you see how when I say it's an illusion, it is an illusion? We have not seen the whole picture. We have not cleared these 5 systems of seeing and perceiving through this world into this ability outside of the space of survival yet. We are still stuck in that system. Slowly we're getting there. Slowly we're starting to clear it up. As we clear these codes, we are able to see more clearly, not through the lens of terror and the imprints of codes and codes of panic and horror. I hope that makes sense to you. All right, treasures. So here we are, holding all these illusions, holding all these thoughts and beliefs that are rattling and churning up inside of us. And we want to bring profound and wonderful release to them. In this moment, let's do that now. So settle into your space and let's draw in the energy that we know can bring this healing into whatever it is that we would love to bring clearing to. It is a conscious connection with a determined soul to do this deep, profound healing work. Let's take a breath. I'm going to sound the bell again and let's go in and move gently through our process as we bring this through for us. Thank you, my treasures, so much for being able to do this. As you're doing it, clear all the way through your line and back and back and back, all the way back as we possibly far as possibly we can. All right, my treasures. Here comes our bell and then we're going to move deep in. Feeling this beautiful breath now. Make the connection to your being. As you anchor your energy, I am a healer for my line. I am able to discern and witness. I am able to experience and connect and collide. I am able to perceive and feel, sense and interpret. See this incredible being that is here holding all these capacities and so many more. Everything we know is a gift of awareness. And see yourself tapping into the gift of awareness that is coming right through your divine light being to your beautiful human being. Imagine that it is a light, a beautiful waterfall of light coming through, informing this form, supporting this form, stabilizing and holding you here. And in this space there is immense compassion. Feel that. Feel the compassion that you can hold for yourself. In this space, I know myself as a divine light being now. I dedicate my heart, my energy, and the presence of me being here to the gift that I am willingly and lovingly, graciously bringing in to my line. I ask now that as I settle into my energy field, into the place that I'm holding with such love and dedication, that it is right here now that I can see myself leaving an imprint upon this earth, a signpost along this pathway that says we have walked to this point, and at this point we leave behind all the baggage that no longer serves us. all the expectations, the dependence upon another, the desire to survive, and all the hardships that come in with that thinking. Imagine that you could be in a sacred space holding yourself now as a light being in a form. And you hold the genetic and the energetic imprint of all those who've gone before, and you hold those to come. In the quantum field, you are connected to all that is. Now see each other, all of us who are gathering to hold the space with so much love. And imagine we send love to each and every heart and soul here and thank each being for doing their journey, their unique expression of this life. You do you and I'll do me. And thank you for doing what you're doing. Thank you for feeling and experiencing and healing what it is that you are knowing because you're in this life. Because you're willing to see it and feel it and connect with it in the most profound and significant way. Thank you. And open your heart to each and every being here. Such immense gratitude. It can bathe over us. With all my heart, with all my soul, I thank you. If you do that part, I won't have to do it. Oh my gosh, what a gift that is that you give me. Translate that same energy to the one to whom we look and feel that little spark of jealousy. We cannot fully understand what they are dealing with inside of their space and their pretense. But because they are doing that, I don't have to. That if I can value their life for what it is as truth, even if I don't know and don't understand and might never see it, if I can value that there is significance in where they are and what they are holding and how they are being, and I can simply let them be there standing outside of me, but connected to me with an open heart of immense compassion. Thank you for doing you, and I will do me. With that beautiful energy holding in your center, feel as if we can set free all of those who are hanging on to us because we have created these cords of connections that are distorted connections. Jealousy, must have, why can't, if only, dependent, reliant, needy, not doing it anymore. Feel yourself owning your sovereignty, holding your space, with no need for any other and their life journey, that is their journey. They are perceiving exactly what they need for their expansion or not through that life. What they are reflecting to me is of value to me if I find the value in it. What is the value in it? If that which they hold and own and accumulate seems appealing and delightful and you want it because you believe it will make you happy, look at them. Are they happy? Or is it just a big game? Is it truth? And who are you? Are you happy? Are you enough? Can you hold and support your own life and hold and support your heart and your being? Can you claim your energy in this time, in this moment right now? Claim your energy, claim your space, claim you. Claim everything you're seeing and creating around you. When we start claiming and creating from a center point of our truth, our authentic being, not dependent on what is outside, not relying on what is outside. When we don't play there and we just play here, then what we create, what we see, is for our journey. Find your value now and stand in that. And now, with your heart open, imagine that you could beam love in every direction to every other being who is in the world. Beam it especially to the ones with whom you've held this little jealousy cord. Beam it to them, because I promise you they are not completely happy. Send them a loving light, an unconditional loving light. May they find their way. May they find their happiness. When we create these energies outward of us that are unconditional, they come back to us 100-fold. It comes back in this beautiful infinity wave. When we can expand and open our heart into that, believe me, that is what is happening. Unconditional love and regard. Not tethered to each other, not dependent, not reliant. Claiming your sovereign life. And here I stand, and assess yourself again now. What does this jealousy thing feel like for me now? Where does it sit within me? Is it there anymore? Can you stand here and be completely free of it? See it for the illusion that it is. Let that bring a deep smile into your soul, as if someone cleared a window and suddenly you could see. See you, see your life, see your magnificence. Beautiful you. Lovely. Holding that energy now, let's activate our hands and bring that beautiful energy in and ask that we can do massive, beautiful clearing for all those who've gone before and those to come. Let's clear this line completely. Activate your hands, flick your fingers, clap them together, squeeze them, open them, do whatever you can to feel that activation. Then come join them together, palms touching, and feel the connection, the energy talking one palm to another. Like little synaptic cords in the brain, energy synaptic cords now connecting in left and right side of your body. And you're holding it right here. Remember, pressed energy is piezo energy. When we take crystals and we press them together, it amplifies the energy. Amplify the energy, really press it together. And then gently relax now. And hold so softly, as if you've got the most delicate instrument right here in the palms of your hands. And begin to open your palms. And imagine stretching out these synaptic cords, and they are magnetic because your heart is filled with love. Electromagnetic field opening up this beautiful energy part around you. And in the palms of your hands, hold this energy here. Open your heart. Radiate absolute love. May this be a true, profound, complete healing for me and all those with whom I'm connected. May it radiate into all spaces through all time. When you feel that little bounce on the edge, you know you have fully activated your magnetic field, that little magnetic resistance. The more you do this, the quicker you will feel it. And once you've activated it, then bring your fingertips to your throat without touching your throat and pulling on the energy field up over the front of your face, over the back of your head, down your neck, off your shoulders, and flick it off. Deep breath. Oh, so lovely to let this go. Deep breath. Let's take these in and just pull them out. 9 big sweeps as we go. Through all time, through all fields and through all dimensions. With all my heart and all my soul, I ask that there be a release of this painful energy cord that connects into the lower meridians, into the sexual glands, into the base of the body, that causes so much unhappiness in our sense of stability and being held and supported by this life. Allow yourself to release all of these energies that are feeling a little wobbly inside of you. Where I'm holding the space, I am creating with grace and love guiding me. All my energy is coming into me because I am free of this debris of jealousy, the static energy that is so outside of my field. Let's pull it out of the field. I do this for all those who are past and those who are to come, that no longer will we hold this energy cord of jealousy. Release, let go, and eliminate. Take deep breaths with each one and pulling it out. And when this feels like you've completed this signal, the releasing of the signal, bring yourself to a beautiful, quiet, centered position with your hands connecting in at your heart, and be very still here now. Instruct your cellular being to reconstitute, to reconnect. Instruct your being to reset. And imagine that all the thoughts, and the love, and the grace, and the energy that we are holding and sending to each other brings this healing into you, and receive it with all your heart and all your soul. It's time. We have got no more time to hold on to all these signals that no longer serve us. Just breathe into it, and in the stillness feel your completion. Feel you as a complete, beautiful, significant being on purpose here in the perfect life that is offering you exactly what you need to expand your consciousness. Find yourself coming into agreement with your life, no matter what it looks like to you. You are in the perfect place to expand your awareness. And the moment we know who we are inside of it, we are not lost and we are not broken. We are powerful beings that can redirect our energy. We release all the energies of feeling woeful and sorry and forlorn and abandoned and lost, and all the codes that we've been doing to this point. Just imagine them falling off you like water off a duck's back. Breathe and relax your whole being. Bring yourself to a place of perfection and safety and comfort within you. Only you can give you this. Nothing that anybody else has can bring you this. Only you can give you this. Claim it for you, give it to you, hold it in you, and then amplify it through you. So beautiful. Let's really charge this energy inside of us now as we bring in our healing codes with Dr. Alexander Lloyd and his little prayer, and we'll direct the energy as we do each time towards the signaling points going into the pineal chakra here at the third eye. Then we're going to come to the throat, and we're going to direct through the jaw up to the pineal chakra in the middle of the brain, and then we're going to come here to the temples above the ears and hold this space for just a little while. If you're comfortable now, let's start. Take a deep breath and we will go into this beautiful, perfect place of understanding. With your hands fully activated now, flick them once again. See those beautiful streams of energy, light, beaming off them, and radiate that now to your forehead, through your third eye, to the middle of the brain, to the pineal chakra. And either with me or in your own way, bring in this prayer. I pray that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all physical issues related to this energy code of jealousy would be found, opened, and healed by filling me with the light, life, and love of God. I also pray that the effectiveness of this healing be increased by 100 times or more, and amplify that, my treasures, by sending it out to all those we know and love. It comes back as energy. Now direct to your throat, this beautiful energy, feel it being directed to the throat, clearing, claiming, opening. Here comes our prayer. I pray that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all physical issues related to this energy code of jealousy would be found and opened and healed by filling me with the light, life, and love of God. I also pray that the effectiveness of this healing be increased by 100 times or more. Take a deep breath in, direct through your jaw all the way up to the pineal chakra. See yourself resetting your mind. I pray that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all physical issues related to this emotion code of jealousy would be found, opened, and healed by filling me with the light, life, and love of God. I also pray that the effectiveness of this healing be increased by 100 times or more. Now bring your awareness to your temples, direct just above the ears, directing all the way straight through to the center of the brain. We're changing our mind. It's wonderful. I pray that all known and unknown negative images, unhealthy beliefs, destructive cellular memories, and all physical issues related to this code of jealousy would be found, opened, and healed by filling me with the light, life, and love of God. I also pray that the effectiveness of this healing be increased by 100 times or more. As you hold the energy here, bring your hands together once again and hold yourself really still. Open a sense within you, and it's done. And it's done. Search your being if there is anything you want to hook onto now. And if you feel that this has come to a nice place of absolute completion, then allow yourself to come into a deep and profound rest. If a little residue is still lingering, it might be a very deeply embedded ancestral code, and then you might want to do this a couple of times. Pay attention, notice what's happening, and work with what is. So lovely. Okay, my treasures. As you hold that beautiful energy now, bring your palms and put them on the tops of your lap, palms down, anchor, hold your space right here. Let's take 3 beautiful breaths to open oxytocin flow with that deep ah sound. Breathe in. and it's done. Take a deep breath in. Complete, complete, complete. And take a deep breath in. Lovely. You take the middle finger of your left hand, tuck it into your belly button. Middle finger of your right hand, pop it on your third eye. Imagine you pull them both up simultaneously a little bit. And feel this connection like a synaptic energy cord grounding you right through your central meridian. Feel this alignment, feel your strength. Know, honor, and cherish this beautiful human being that is the most amazing capsule of awareness, of light, of energy, of love. Here on time, on purpose, at the perfect time. Hands together. So much love to you, my treasures. Have a most beautiful week and all good things to you as you continue now on your journey. Thank you for you. Namaste. Take care. So much love.